so far is not, this much important that you memorize all the name of the teeth. But as I said, like it is very important to understand because this is a part of course, this is a part of the tajweed. So if someday if you are sitting with some seniors who already knew it and they are talking, so you will not feel like I don't know it or I didn't study in my tajweed class. Okay, so I'm just reading it or you are reading it and I'm explaining it, but just keep it somewhere in the brain, like okay, someone in the head, like okay, I have done this. Okay, so because the book is always available, you can just Google the book and you can open whenever you want to revise and uh, uh, you want to have this understanding. Okay, so I want Kamil, you start reading from here till here inshallah, and then we will move on. I will give the turn to another person. Okay, yes, Shamil, start.
Me?
Yep, reading.
Oh, from where? I thought you said Carmel has to start.
Okay, you can start. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
A person commonly has 32 teeth. Uh, they are as follow.
Sanaya,
Sanaya,
because
Central.
ta in Arabic we represent with th. Okay, so it make a clear difference with seen. Okay, when it's seen we write with s, but when it's ta we write with th. Okay.
Okay. And then two
No,
Sanya,
first read this one.
Central in Silsos.
Hmm?
Two Sanya Central in Silsos. Two Sanya Sulfa, Lower Central in Silsos. Next to the Sanya of each side are the Rubber E.
Okay, that's
Is
it.
that
That's it. That's it. Okay, okay.
okay?
Like there are 32 teeth in our mouth. Okay. First of all, understand this word ulia. We read this word in Arabic so many times. Ala, upper, ala, upper part. Okay. And sufla means lower. Okay. Ulia means upper and sufla means lower. Ala, just remember in mind. Okay. Inna Allah ala. Inna Allah ala. So many times you read. Okay, that Allah has power over everything. Okay, so upon, over, upper, this meaning. Ulya means upper. Okay, sufla means lower. Is this clear? Now
Yes.
in the mouth, if you will see the diagram. Oh, Farah, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, so this is I don't know, it's incisor or incisor. I don't know what you said in your class, like how you pronounce this word.
Incisor.
Incisor, yeah, because we also
Yeah.
pronounce incisors. Okay, so if you will look, if you will have a look, because before going on the all those explanation, first just make everything clear in your mind. Okay, the last two teeth. Okay, these last two teeth are the molars. Okay, the next two teeth from which we chew the food, okay, are the premolars. Okay, then 2 and 2 4, right? And then next, the after the molars, it's canines. Okay, this one is canine. Okay, and then after canine we have incisors. Okay, central or lateral. Okay, the upper and lower. Okay, so this diagram we all know, like we have mouth like this. Okay, this we count upper and this we count lower. Okay, the same story here. Two molars, then three molars, then canine, then incisors. Okay, so we will say this is upper molar, this is lower molar, this is upper premolars, this is lower premolars. Okay, and the upper part in your mouth over here, it's called palate. Okay, and this is soft palate because this is soft, and if you will touch inside your mouth, you will feel this part is always hard and this part is soft. Okay, vulva, this hanging tongue, the small hanging tongue in your mouth, it's called vulva. Okay, central of tongue, this is the center part of your tongue. This is the tip of the tongue. This is the immediate top part of the tongue. And okay, leave this one. Okay. So is this story clear to you, like about the teeth?
Yep.
Okay, all of you. Kamil, Rania, Mahween.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need quick answers. Okay, just don't be quiet and let me feel that you didn't understand. Okay, now I hope it will be little easy for you to understand. Okay, Thanaya is central incisors. Okay, now there are two teeth. You just saw there are two type of incisors, right? Two sanaya ulya, two are at the top. As I said, ulya means upper part of the mouth and sufla means lower. In Arabic, sufla means lower. There is ayah that at the day of judgment, the hypocrites will be at the bottom of the Jahannam, like they will be in the sufla part of the Jahannam, okay, lower part of the Jahannam. So sufla means lower. So upper central incisors, lower central incisors. Okay. Next to the sanaya on each side are the rubai. The first two teeth, the incisors are called in Arabic sanaya, and the lateral incisor, which you just saw in the picture, is called rubai. Okay. Rubai again, ulya and sufla, upper and lower. Two are in the upper part, two are in the lower part. Okay, one is here in the mouth, one is here in the mouth, one is here in the mouth, one is here in the mouth. Okay, so two upper, two both corners, and two lower both corners. Okay, those are called incisors. Okay, next to the
Salman,
huh?
sorry to interrupt. Rania can't. Her mic's not working, but she's can still hear, so she's listening to the
Okay, all right. So,
lesson.
Rania, you can type the answers. Okay, whenever I'm asking. Okay. So next to the Rabai on east side is on Anyab. Okay. The next name is, the first name was Sanaya, then Rabai, then Anyab. Anyab are basically canines. Okay. The four canines teeth. English we call canine, and in Arabic we call Anyab. Okay. So two Anyab Ulia, the upper canine, and two an Anyab Sufla, lower canine. Okay, next to the anyab on each side are the dawahik. Okay, god, dawahik. Okay, the first four premolars, because molars are two, you just saw in the picture. Okay, so two at this side, two at this side. So four in the sufla side, lower side, and four at the top. Okay, so first two premolar, the first premolars are basically four. Okay, zawahik ulya, two are at the top, and zawahik sufla, two are at the low, two at the lower part of your mouth. Okay, is this clear to you? Is it easy to understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Next to the zawahik on each side are the tawahin. Second premolars, because you just saw molars are two. Okay, so first one is zawahik and second one is tawahin. Okay, first molar and the second molar. The six tawahin ulya, six are at the top and six are at the sufla, six are at the lower side. Okay, lower second premolars, first and second molars. The last tooth in the mouth on each side is called najis. Okay, the last is called najis. The two najis ulya and two najis sufla. The zawahik, tawahin, nawajis together are known as adras in Arabic. Adras. Okay. So what you learn about the teeth story, I don't know. I found this really hard. Two things I found really hard to remember, and I never memorized. That's why I'm saying it's little hard. But if you just follow the diagram, then it will stay in your mind. But at least I cannot say that I didn't study. That's why I want you to learn this, that you couldn't say in your life that I didn't study. Okay, the only thing you need to remember the name, you need to keep in the mind that there are different names, and we do not say you touch the upper two teeth, or for the raw you touch the lower two teeth. We don't talk this way. We talk professionally, like, okay, you are touching your rubai, you are not touching your thanaya, you are not touching your anyab. Okay, that's why you are reading this name. Okay, So Sanaya are incisors basically. Rabai is incisor, lateral incisors, okay. Or Anyab is canines. Zawahik is basically premolars. And then Tawahin is again second premolar. And then you learn Najis is the third molars, okay, and all together, like all the family of the molars, either it's Zawahik, Tawahin, Nawajis, they are called Adras. The family of molars is called Adras. Is this clear to all of you, or you have any question? Quickly answer me.
Clear.
Clear? Yes. And Rania, you
Yep.
can type in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, the teeth complete are 30 and 2 Sanaya are 4 Rabai and 2 to Anyab. Yeah, this is a kind of poem. Someone made this poem to remember the name of the teeth, but I just don't want to go in this much detail. But I'm just reading it. The teeth complete are 30 and 2 Sanaya and are 4 Sanaya are 4 and Rabai are 2. 2 and Yab are 4 and then 20 remain Adras. 20 are all the family of Mulars. Okay, have the car is given its name, Zawahik and 4 and Tawahin 12, Nawajis side by side has 2 also. Okay, so you just remember the Mulars is a complete family. Different kind of Mulars is a complete family which is called Idras, and rest of the other cheats are there. Why these cheats are important? Because someone if want to go in more detail in tajweed and want to learn the advanced level tajweed, that they will not say two teeth upper, two teeth lower. They will always talk with the name. Okay, that's why this is important. So alhamdulillah, at least if you have go through one time, you will keep this in mind, inshallah. And the back edge of the tongue upturned when touching the roots of the molars and the premolars. Now you can see, right? We always learn, okay, you pronounce what with this way, you pronounce, off with this way, but when you learn with the name of the teeth, so they are using the name of the teeth. They are not using, okay, upper two teeth or lower teeth, two teeth. So this was all the story of the teeth. Is this clear? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are three ways of pronouncing the both from the right side, left side, from the both side at the same time. Both is the only word you can move your tongue towards right, or you can move your tongue toward left, any one side, okay? Or you can keep it in the at the same position and then you can read both, whatever way you feel easy to make it fast, okay? But it's commonly easier to pronounce the dot from the left side. It's way easier to read the dwad if you move your tongue toward left, but it's up to you. Okay, the letter dwad is known as hurfe tarafiya because you put your tongue one corner, either this side or this side. Okay, so this is called hurufe hafiya. You are turning your tongue halfway, this side or that side. Okay, that's why just keep remember half HALF half. Okay, so this is not HALF but half, yeah, half. Okay, so you turn your teeth one side, half side, like from right or either right side or left side. Okay, because it is pronounced from the upturned side of the tongue. Okay, Dwad. So you will keep remember the name of the Dwad Makhraj is Hafia, and the letter is basically Dwad, and the way of reading is you can read from three ways. Okay, the Makhraj number 9. The edge of the tongue when touches the gums of the teeth which extended from the premolars on one side to the premolars on the other side, the letter lam is pronounced. Okay, why they introduce the teeth in the front, in the middle? Because before you were reading the letter which we read from the throat or the mouth. Okay, now you are reading all the letters in which we use the teeth. Okay, that's why they first explain the story of the teeth, the name of the teeth, and now they are using all those names in the makharij which you didn't study before when you were learning the makharij. Okay, so keep this in mind that the Duad makhraj is hurufe hafiya. Will ask this question. Okay, So what is the name of the makhraj dad? Okay, so you will say that dad is huruf hafiya. Lam, the edge of the tongue when touches the gum of the teeth which extended from the canine on one side to the canine on the other. From this makhraj, the letter noon is pronounced. Okay, so you have learned lam and noon, how to pronounce it, and alhamdulillah you know this. Okay, you are just learning the names of the makharij rules, not rules, the name, okay, which you just missed when we were reading from the slide in the beginning. Okay, so you are on the intermediate level, like you are learning the names. Okay, the edge of the tongue, including the intermediate top, when touching the gums of the central incisor, thanaya ulya, and the lateral incisor, rabai. From the makhraj, the letter Ra is pronounced. The letter Lam, Noon, and Ra are known as Hurufe Tarafiya. Okay, Lam, Noon, and Ra comes in the category of Hurufe Tarafiya and Hurufe Zalkiya. Okay, Zulkiya. So either you can say Tarafiya or Zulkiya because they are pronounced from the edge of the tongue. They are pronouncing from the edge of the tongue. That's why you say Lam, Noon, and Ra are Hurufe Tarafiya. I don't know, the course I was telling that I'm doing, the aunties are above 65 and now. I don't know, like when teacher explain how they keep remember all the names and they tell all the names very accurately. Like I don't know, like mashallah, subhanallah, like they listen and they memorize. The tip of the tongue when touching the root of the sanaya ulia, from this makhraj, the letter ta, dal, and fa are pronounced. The letter ta, dal, ta are known as hurufe nata'iyya. Okay, this is called hurufe nata'iyya because they are pronounced from the cavity of the root of the thanaya ulya. Okay, so you will just remember the category ta, dal, ta, because before you were reading makhraj number 1, makhraj number 2, makhraj number 3, but you didn't remember with the name. Now you are learning the name of the categories. Okay, so ta, dal, and ta come in the category of hurufe nata'iyya. Okay, the tip of the tongue, I know this is little dry, but it's important. Okay, the tip of the tongue when touching the edge of the central incisor, sanaya ulia. From this makhraj, you read the letter tha, val, and wa. Tha, val, and ra are known as hurufe lithviya. Okay, because they are pronounced from the teeth which are attached to the gums, which in turn are known as lithia. Okay, the teeth when which attach with the gums, basically in Arabic called lithia. That's why it's called Lisvia. Okay, Hurufe Lisvia. Sa, Ral, and Wa are called Hurufe Lisvia. You can just make a list where you can write the letters and you can write the name of the category. So it will be easy to remember. And if someone is making the chart, you can share that chart with the class, inshallah. Then it will be easy for everyone. Okay. The tip of the tongue when touching the edge of the lower central incisors, Sanaya Sufla, including the upper central incisors. From this makhraj, the letters za, sin, and swa are pronounced. The letters za, sin, and sa are known as hurufe asliya. Okay, because they are pronounced from the sharp tip of the tongue. Za, sin, and swa are called the group of these three letters are called hurufe asliya. Okay, so just make a column and one side write the letters and other side write the name of the category, hurufe asliya, hurufe litviya. So inshallah it will help you. Okay, the inner center part of the bottom lip, which touching the edge of the upper central incisors. From this makhraj, the letter fa is pronounced. Both the lip when meeting. From this makhraj, the letter waw, mim, and ba, ger, madda are pronounced. Ba is pronounced from the wet portion of the lip. Mim is pronounced from the dry portion of the lips, and ba is pronounced by the incomplete meeting of the lips. Okay, wow. When we do not touch the lips together, but we just connect it a little. Okay, the letter Vaw, Meme, Ba, and Fa are known as Rufus Shafiya. Shafiya means lips. Okay, that's why, because we read this letter from our list, that's why these letters are called Rufus Shafiya. Okay, Shafiya, Shafi. Okay, so the last is Kushum. Kushum is called the nostrils. Okay, we take the gunna voice in our nose. Now you all know very well when you do ikhfa, you take the voice in the nose, you vibrate for 2 seconds in the nose. That nostrils is called in Arabic kushum, and from this makhraj we pronounce the gunna. Okay, the gunna letters we pronounce from our nostrils. Okay, so I will ask the question inshallah tomorrow. I know this is little dry, but all these questions are little here. I will include all these questions, and then that I will ask you, okay, what letter come in hurufe nataya, what letter come in hurufe lisfiya. So you have to quickly answer me. So make a chart and keep it ready in front of you to give all your answers, and I will keep the the tajweed till here because I want to listen what you have revised in Auzubillah and Bismillah. Okay, and I will add this question. uh Jawf means mouth, Kushum means the nostrils part, and hurufe halaqi, the top part, waste halaq, the middle part, and aqta halaq, the bottom part. You alhamdulillah already know this part, these things. Okay, so alhamdulillah we covered the makharij here. Tomorrow we will start the sifat. This part you didn't did with me till now. Okay, sifat. Okay, I told you sifat are when you are making the letter thin and whistle and these kind of things, but sifat we didn't go in detail and we didn't study it. Okay, so inshallah we will study about the sifat. So I want to ask you questions about the thing which you just studied. Okay, so just take a mic and start explaining from the beginning about Auzubillah, Bismillah, whatever you have revised, and then wherever you will stop, next person continue. Okay, so who wants to go first? So it will be a quick revision. What are the ways? How many ways we use to read Auzubillah and Bismillah? What are the ways like from first we will talk about the when we starting a Quran, or when we want to read in the middle, and when we want to joining the one surah with another. Okay, so yes, who wants to start? Kamil?
Okay.
Yes, quickly.
So like from the beginning, right? About like how we read
Yeah, just the beginning. It's just a review. Okay, what you I just wanted to know, like, you understand clearly.
Okay, so you can read it in different ways, like wasl and fasl.
Mm-hmm.
And wasl means to recite together, and fasl means to recite separately.
Very good.
And then there's four more different ones, which are wasl kul, wasl
Mm-hmm.
awal, fasl awal, and fasl kul.
Mm-hmm.
So for wasl kul, you would recite istiaza and
Mm-hmm.
bismillah and the beginning of the surah all together.
Mm-hmm.
And for wasl awal, you would recite istiaza and bismillah together, and then stopping after bismillah and then reciting the surah separately. So you're reciting istiaza and bismillah together, and then you
Very,
read the surah separately.
very good, mashallah. Very good.
So
Yeah,
for fasl awal, you would recite istiaza separately
very
and
good.
bismillah and the beginning of the surah together.
Very good, mashallah. Very
And
good.
for fasl,
Yeah.
the last one, for fasl kul, you would recite istiaza,
Mm-hmm.
bismillah, and the beginning of the surah separately. So everything separately.
That's very good, Kamil. I'm very happy. Yes, Shamil, second turn. And Farah, I am watching, like, Isha is in a breakout room and she's not teaching anyone. So just tell her if she wants to come in our class.
Okay, I left accidentally, so I'm not co-host anymore.
Okay, 1 minute. Yes,
Okay,
Shamil?
Uh, like after that, or like um
Anything, like there are three different ways. Like, okay, you can just pick any and you can explain.
like the rules of it istihaza and bismillah.
Yes, because one, when you are studying the Quran, okay, that's a separate rule. When you are reading the Quran and you talk, it's a separate. And when you finish the surah and then you want to connect, The another surah, they have separate rules. Okay, so you can pick any.
Try to do like major errors or no?
Not the major errors. Auzu billah and bismillah rules.
So like, could I talk about the rules of istiaza?
Yes,
Or
yes.
so like, when you start the surah, it's required that you have to say Bismillah,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you're starting a surah
Mm-hmm.
from a surah not from the beginning, it's optional to recite Bismillah.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone talks, eats, drinks, or anything else, you have to say Bismillah every time you
Bismillah? No.
I mean, to repeat istihaza
Mm-hmm.
every time like you talk. So you then
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, Ron, your mic is not working. But you explained, Shamil, the general rule. Okay, you didn't explain like what we read in the book. Like that was general. Okay, what we read in the book. Okay, you didn't study. So if some days I will feel the person is not answering exactly what we learned in the class, then you have to explain the entire whole thing again to someone, like either Farah or Isha or anyone. Okay, so you have to look and review again istihaza and bismillah from the book, and then you will explain again. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so start reading it. And yes, Farah, it's your turn.
Okay. So do I just say what I remember?
You know what, the part which Shamil covered, just leave that part and then explain the rest.
What was Shamu explaining? I was.
Not Kamil, sorry.
Oh, what Kamal was explaining. Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, there's 4 different ways that like you can say istihaza and bismillah like in between surahs, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So there's 4 different ways, which is wasl kul, fasl kul, wasl awwal, and fasl thani or fasl awwal.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So there's 2 ways that are permissible and 2 ways that are not permissible.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 ways that are permissible are fasle awal and wasle. No, not fasle awal. Fasle kul and wasle kul, which is when you break each part up or you say it all together. So you break up istaza, bismillah, and the beginning of the surah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fasle kul, or you say it all together. So you say istaza, bismillah, in the beginning of the surah all together, and that's wasle kul. So those 2 are the permissible ways um, to say istaz and bismillah in between surahs. And the 2 not permissible ways is the fasl awal and the wasl awal, which is when you say istaza bismillah together and then the beginning of the surah separately, or you say istaza separately and you say bismillah in the beginning of the surah together.
Okay, alhamdulillah, very good. Okay, very good.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so you have covered the 2 ways, right? Like 2 parts, right? The last one is left, right?
I think so.
When we connect one surah with another.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, who wants to say that part? Isha, did you revise?
No, I didn't get to revise. I was praying before.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, Kamil, can you explain the last part? When we connect one surah with another.
What was that?
The last part, like how we connect one surah with another with Auzu Billah and Bismillah.
So when we connect the surah with
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like I will include this with Makharij. So when tomorrow you will revise the book, you will revise the last part when you connect the surah with another surah. So inshallah revise that part, all the teeth names properly, and the the Makharij names, okay? That ta dal qua is this category, this is this category, or if you get time and you can make a chart, just share the chart in the chat or with someone, inshallah, so they can have a look. So it will be easy, okay? So Shamil, you have to revise properly for giving all the answers in the class, okay?
Okay.
Okay, right. So, inshallah, let me start with the lesson. And yeah, okay. So, the next, the before going on the lesson, the next Thursday will be the, I guess, last, and then it will be the first week of August, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we are starting our Thursday tafsir classes. So what I decided, like, okay, there is no so many new registrations. Okay, my old students are there, so alhamdulillah, like I can Shamil and Kamil, I can take you in the class, and I can take the I can take Rahim as well in the class. I send message to your mom, like I cannot take the boys in the class, but inshallah we will see. Like I will take you in the class. Just talk with your moms. And did anyone make the make the form? Farah, did you get time to make a form?
Oh, no, I did not get time
Okay,
to. I
because the
totally forgot.
mom, the two girls who wants to join, like the mom is sending a message like, oh, the class is gonna start and you didn't send the forms to me. I said, okay, just
Yeah, I'll make it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll make it tonight. Inshallah. Yeah.
inshallah, inshallah. So just prepare the forms and
Okay.
to me. So inshallah we can send the forms to all the students. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. سيقول لك
سيقول لك
المخلفون.
المخلفون.
Shamil and no, Rania voices mic is not working. Shamil, read with Kamil, okay? من الأعراب
من
من
الأعراب
الأعراب
شغلتنا أموالنا
شغلتنا
شغلتنا
أموالنا
أموالنا
وأهلنا
وأهلنا
هنا
واستغفر لنا
فاستغفر
واستغفر
لنا.
لنا
يقولون
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 بألسنتهم ما ليس
بألسنتهم ما ما ليس
ما ليس
ما
ما
ليس
ليس
في قلوبهم
في
في
قلوبهم.
قلوبهم
قل فمن يملك
قل فمن
ومن
يملك
يعلق
لكم من الله
لكم من
من
الله
الله
شيئا إن أراد بكم
شيئا
شيئا
إن
إن
أراد
أراد
بكم
بكم
ضرا أو أراد بكم
ضرا أو
أو
أراد
أراد
بكم
بكم
نفعا
نفعا.
نفعا
بل كان الله
بل
بل
كان
كان
الله
الله
بما تعملون
بما
بما
تعملون
تعملون
خبيرا
خبيرا.
خبيرا
بل ظننتم
بل ظننتم
أن لن ينقلب
أن لن
أن
ينقلب
ينقلب
قلب الرسول
قلب
الرسول
الرسول
والمؤمنون
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 إلى أهليهم
إلى
إلى
أهليهم
أهلهم
أبدا وزين
أبدا
زين
زين
وزين
ذلك في قلوبكم
ذلك في قلوبكم
بكم
وظننتم
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 ظن السوء
ظن
وظن
السوء
السوء
وكنتم
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 قوما بورا
قوما
قوما
بورا.
بورا
ومن لم يؤمن بالله
ومن لم يؤمن
يؤمن
بالله
بالله
ورسوله
ورسوله
رسوله
فإنا أعتدنا
فإنا
فإنا
أعتدنا
أعتدنا
للكافرين
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 سعيرا
سعيرا.
سعيرا
ولله
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 ملك السماوات
ملك السماوات
والسماوات
والأرض
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 يغفر لمن
يغفر
يغفر
لمن
لمن
يشاء
يشاء
ويعذب
ويعذب
من يشاء
من يشاء
وإن يشاء
وكان الله
فكان
كان
الله
الله
غفورا رحيما.
غفورا رحيما.
سيقول المخلفون
سيكون
أولى المخلفون
مخلفون
إذا انطلقتم
إذا
إذا
انطلقتم
انطلقتم
إلى مغانم
إلى
إلى
مغانم
مغانم
لتأخذوها
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 ذرونا
ذرونا
نتبعكم
نتبعكم
تبئكم
يريدون
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 أن يبدلوا
أن يبدلوا
يبدلوا
كلام الله
كلام
أمر
الله
الله.
قل لا تتبعوا
قل
قل
لا
لا
تتبعوا
تتبعونا
تتبعون
كذلكم
كذلكم
قال الله
قال
قال
الله
الله
من قبل
من
من
قبل
قبل.
فسيقولون
فسيقولون
يقولون
بل تحسدوننا
بل تحسدوننا
يحسدوننا
بل كانوا
بل
بل كانوا
كانوا
لا يفقهون
لا
لا
يفقهون
يفقهون
إلا قليلا.
إلا
إلا قليلا.
قليلا.
قل للمخلفين
بل للمخلفين
المخلفين
من الأعراب
من
من الأعراب
الأعراب
ستدعون
ستدعون
أون
إلى قوم
إلى
إلى
القوم
قوم
أولي بأس شديد
أولي
أولي
بأس
بأس شديد
شديدا
تقاتلونهم
يقاتلونهم
قاتلونهم
أو يسلمون
أو يسلموا.
يسلمون
فإن تطيعوا
وإن
وإن
تطيعوا
تطيعوا
يؤتكم الله
يؤتكم
يؤتكم
الله
الله
أجرا حسنا.
أجرا حسنا.
حسنا
وإن تتولوا
إن
وإن تتولوا
تتولوا
كما توليتم من
كما
قبل
فما توليتم
توليتم
من
من
قبل
قبل
يعذبكم
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 عذابا أليما.
عذابا
عذابا
أليما
أليما.
ليس على الأعمى
ليس
ليس على
على
الأعمى
الأعمى
حرج ولا
حرج
حرج على
على الأعرج
الأعرج
حرج ولا
حرج
حرج على
على المريض
على المريض
المريض
حرج.
حرج.
ومن يطع الله
ومن يطع الله
ورسوله
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 يدخله
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 جنات تجري
جنات
جنات
تجري
تجري
من تحتها الأنهار.
من
من
تحتها
تحتها
الأنهار
الأنهار.
ومن يتولى
ومن
ومن
يتولى
يعذبه
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 عذابا أليما.
عذابا عليما.
صدق الله العظيم. Okay. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi.
سبحان
سبحان
الله
الله
وبحمده
وبحمده
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika.
سبحانك
سبحانك
اللهم
اللهم وبحمدك
وبحمدك
Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
نشهد أن
نشهد
لا
أن لا إله إلا أنت
Nastaghfiruka
نستغفرك
نستغفرك
wa natubu ilaik.
ونتوب
ونتوب إليك
إليك.
Subhana rabbika
سبحان
سبحان
ربك
ربك
rabbil izzati
رب
رب
العزة
العزة
amma yasifun.
عما
عما
يصفون
يصفون
Salamun alal mursalin.
وسلام
سلام
على المرسلين
Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته
Allah Hafiz.
الله حافظ.
الله